And I think if you want to talk about men and women, you have to start off with which one is it harder to be. And guys, you're going to be pissed off. Strap in. It ain't us. It is so much harder. If you are born a woman, it is so much harder. You have a harder road to hoe just to get through life, and we got to at least admit that. And I didn't know anything about this. I had no sisters. I had no idea how difficult it was to be a woman until I got to sex ed class in junior high school, and that was the first time they explained to us, wide-eyed here, the reproductive process. And I went, and they said that this is what happens to them here at 13 and 14, and I was fucking horrified. Oh my God, you are shitting me. What happens? What happens? And for how long? And then what happens? And they got to get ready. And does this happen like every 2 years? Every year? Every month? Are you fucking shitting me? Jesus Christ. That's what that aisle in a supermarket is for? I know there's no men's aisle, but I've seen that women's aisle, and there's a ton of shit in there. Holy cow, this is managing the most complicated machine on earth, and this is their job. And they have to, what about a girl, what about if a girl at 13 doesn't want to take part in the reproductive process? She knows that she does not want to have children. Can she get a waiver or anything? Can she know, one to a customer, a mandatory, automatic, gonna happen? Shit. And you makes them cranky? No shit, it makes them cranky. It'd make me cranky if I knew that was gonna happen to me. I don't blame them for being cranky. And then they tell us about pregnancy, and that sounded like no fun. They tell us, of course, how the woman gets pregnant, but then also what it's going to be like. There's going to be 9 months of misery. So, for most women, throwing up and sleeplessness and getting kicked and just wishing it would come here. And then take another year after that just to get to feel like you're normal again. That's 2 years of your life. And amazingly, some women do it again. Unbelievable. And that's 2 kids in 4 years that are just shit over here. And then 3 years and 6 kids and 4 kids and 8 years, for crying out loud, that they do that. How do they possibly? And then they said delivery goes like this. You're going to take a 6 or an 8 or a 10-pound thing, and you're going to just push it right out there, and it's going to break some shit on the way. It's probably going to break some shit. It does happen. Some women get permanently changed by childbirth, and never for the better, ever better, never better, always for the worse. There has never been a woman that said, you know, I used to be a mess, but that delivery room just snapped everything right back in place. It was wonderful. It was just a great experience. I am a new woman. I cannot wait to do this again. And all those years of your life, those weeks, those months, those years of your life that you're over here, and they're not fun. These are not fun. These are not in the fun category. And then there's menopause, where it's a different kind of a pain and a discomfort, and can't sleep, and it's hot, and it's cold. And the only good thing about menopause is it's over very quickly, 6 to 12 years. You hardly even notice it. You hardly even can tell when it happens. And yes, women live 5 years longer, but that's not compensation. That's not enough. That is not enough. I mean, when you add up all the shit that they have to live through, when you add it all up, all those weeks and months and years, let's be honest, a woman has to live 90 years to get 50 good ones. Come on, be honest. All right, now that's what women have to put up with. Let's be fair. On the male side over here, the hard things that we have to deal with are, you're right, fucking nothing. Not a thing. Not a blessed thing. Not a blessed thing. Every day is just the same as before. Every day, just continuous. No ups and downs, none of this bullshit. Just the sameness every little day. And that, if I was a woman, I'm gonna be honest, that would piss me off. It would piss me off a lot. I can see walking past my husband, he's just sitting there in his easy chair, and he's just having his fat, happy, every day's the same life. And I would just walk by, and I would snap and just slap the shit out of him. What the fuck are you doing? What the hell's going on here? What are you mad about? Nothing, it's just you son of a bitch.